to AFL Riverina TV. I'm your host, Simon Anderson. Firstly, a big congratulations to Jackson Kelly. He played his first game with the Swans last week, a reserve grade fixture against Brisbane. Jackson, of course, is the son of Paul Kelly, a Swans legend and Brownlow medalist. He's also the favourite player of this week's guest on AFL Riverina TV, Jude Bolton. Jude was in Wagga last week promoting a New South Wales health initiative. We caught up with him to find out a little bit about that initiative, also his thoughts on AFL in the Riverina, his thoughts on the Swannies' chances for the rest of the 2014 AFL season.
We've got a campaign called Finish with the Right Stuff, and it's about basically getting younger kids to choose a healthier options when they finish sport, and things like water and fruit, and making sure they're eating the right things. It's just important to be getting on the front foot. We're really choosing to fix up the canteens, especially. It's happened in schools, now in sporting canteens, making sure that there's plenty of fruit, plenty of water available. Even New South Wales Health are offering slow cookers, so guys can and kids can have veggie soup after playing or training. I think I was pretty lucky to get in a sort of elite program fairly early on, and realised I needed to fuel my body with the right stuff, and certainly it's helped me across my journey, and I guess I'm a father of a 2.5-year-old little girl, and hopefully I want to make sure we're a good role model for her, but also friends as well as young kids around Australia. AFL 9 is a great concept. It's the social version of AFL, and it's just a great, fast, fun game that is played by girls and boys, and just love being a part of it. My wife actually got us down to play in a team a few years ago, and it's just a great way to keep fit, but also learn the skills of AFL. It's a huge push, and it's great to see the girls' competitions really thriving across Australia, and I think it's certainly something that girls can keep fit, but also that team environment. It's such a good sport, AFL, and the investment the AFL have put in to the local and rural areas as well. It's wonderful.
No, he's playing
for watch or not?
Nah.
Didn't bother. I think to see 12 players go to the combine, it's unheralded, and it's just even to see Jason Saddington, who was the Division 2 coach for New South Wales ACT Rams, and he was selected as Coach of the Year in the championships. So it's great to see these young guys developing and also feeding into both the Giants and the Swans. I think it shows it's thriving, and the investment starting to pay off. I guess I was lucky enough to play with Paul Kelly. He's probably the greatest Riverina player in my eyes, and to see the way he just attacked it, but also came from a rugby league background, so he was just this bash and crash style. And we're sitting here at Turvey Park, and young Harry Cunningham, who plays for the Swans at the moment, has already been a NAB rising star, and it's just great to see him play great football, but also come from this area. I think there's a direct correlation between on-field performance and the growth of the game, and certainly the interest of the game. And the Swans have obviously been in great form. They just lost their first game in 13 games. Still plenty of time. I think you've got to keep everyone on the park and making sure they're really training hard and playing well. But that forward line's certainly a tough-looking forward line to compete against any time. But John Longmire to win a premiership early on in his tenure, and got the guys playing really good football at this stage as well. I think he's in very much the similar ilk to Paul Roos in the fact that he's a communication-based coach, and really gets the best out of his players. He sells the message really well, similar to Roosy. And the Giants are still building, and they've got an ominous-looking side that's going to keep building. And once they start to really win a lot of games, the interest level is going to go through the roof.